Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. With your morning news, your Horn of Z's. I don't have coffee this morning because it's a little later. Had to get the Friday road trip out to the private road members, and those of you who are on the private road, you should have received an email already with the link to go to the private road section, or you can go to the website roadtoruta.com. And even if you're not a private road member, go check it out. The first part is the Road to Ruta letters. All that stuff is free in there, a little bit of everything, and there's an archive right below it. For private road subscribers, we got a Bitcoin assistance program, which will help you get started in Bitcoin. No, it is not an expert analysis on every single cryptocurrency. So it's just how to buy a Bitcoin and how to get it offline. But right there, the second item right here is an update on the Road to Ruta theory. That is today's private road article, and it gets really deep into where we are in the Road to Ruta, in the return of our country and our world back out of the hands of the bad guys into the hands of the good guys. In today's Friday road trip, I talk about both the manipulation of the market, where that stands, the current position on cryptocurrencies, and mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, and where I think they will shake out. Really important for our future, the future of humanity, and most of the other cryptos will be gone. I walk you through that, and then I get into silver, and I know everybody who's been invested in silver saying, when's it going to go? When's it going to go? I talk about timing on silver. I talk about timing of getting out of silver as well. I mean, there are things coming down the pike, not right away, but fairly soon. Silver will not be the go-to investment forever, and I talk about that a lot, and why it won't be. And then I get into where we stand as far as the takedown of the bad guys within government, and what we have to do as individual citizens to take back our country and remove government from our lives. It's going to be really scary and interesting. And so if you're not a member of the Road to Ruta, the private road, take a look at it. There, right down here is a subscription bar on the left side right there. Check it out. And I'll tell you right now, those people who got in last year are loving it, because I give away $30 in hard copy Bitcoin mailed to your front door. And as we know, the cryptocurrencies have been going crazy. Bitcoin has gone up in the last 18 months about 1,000%. So it's a 10x. Basically, they already paid for their Road to Ruta subscription with the $30 in Bitcoin. But let's take a little calculator look here. This is the calculator online on Google. If you were to subscribe to the Road to Ruta, which is $299 for a year, and you get access to everything and Friday road trips and all the special reports. But if you did, you'd get $30 in hard copy Bitcoin mailed to your front door. So let's just assume that Bitcoin does half as well for the next 5 years as it did in the last 18 months. So you take the $30 times half times half as well as last year. Last year it went up 10 times. Let's say this year it just goes up 5 times. And then for 5 years, times 5. Oops. Let me start that again. Boy. See, you got me flustered. Okay. $30 times 5 for next year, times 5 for the year after, times 5 for the year after, times 5 for the year after, times 5. Now that's for if Bitcoin does half as well in the next 5 years as it did last year. That's exactly what it is. And the $30 Bitcoin that I send you with the private road membership will be worth $93,750. That's the calculation. Those are running the numbers. If Bitcoin just does half as well as it did in the last 18 months. So is it possible? Of course it is. As more and more people learn about Bitcoin, learn the importance of it, especially when our current monetary system is about to fall down. Yes, it is more than possible. I think it's likely, actually. So for joining the Road to Ruta, you'll get back $93,750. No, this is not a guarantee, not at all. And of course, Bitcoin will be massively volatile. But this is just an example of those people who who got in a little while ago are saying, well, hey, I'm kind of excited about this Bitcoin thing that I have hard copy wallet from the Road to Ruta. Anyway, go to the Road to Ruta and check it out. And there's all sorts of other stuff, and you have full access to all the archives. Anything you want to know about silver, gold, the takedown of the bad guys that is going on around the world. I've been talking about it and writing about it since 2001, so there's just a ton of information in there. But let's take a look this morning. This isn't going to be a long news session. I just want to talk about the volatility in Bitcoin and kind of where I think it's going over the next few months. As you know, we had a huge drop. Everybody said, oh my God, a $500 drop in Bitcoin. What they're forgetting is here's the 3-day chart. It's still up. It's up 9% in 3 days. Yes, the price of Bitcoin is going to be volatile. People are still scared of it. Nobody knows about it. And then those that get in freak out and sell. And then there's manipulation that happens. These big hedge funds want to really get in a big way. So they'll slam the price of Bitcoin down. They'll create news. News is really easy to shake people's nerves in Bitcoin and just say, oh my God, this exchange is being hacked or Coinbase is down again. Yes, Coinbase sucks. We all know that. But they all suck. And when it gets really busy and volatile, they can't keep up, and then you're just basically frozen out of the system. That's why I always say keep your Bitcoin in your own possession. I recommend paper wallets. I understand paper wallets. I can see my two codes. I can see my public address, and I can see my private address. That's all you need. Make them in little quantities because when you bring a paper wallet back online in Bitcoin, you have to sweep the whole wallet back online. And it's just easier to do it, at half a Bitcoin at a time than it is with 10 Bitcoin, if you're lucky enough to have 10 Bitcoin. Anyway, this is the current chart, and as you can tell, there was a big slam on the 25th from right here. It was just going crazy. It was going too high. I heard the Korea dollar equivalent amount on the Korean exchanges was up at 4,000. There's a lot of different exchanges in Bitcoin. Remember, this is a crazy new world, so don't expect things to function the same as they do in our 100-year monetary system that you've been playing with. It's something new, something different. There's going to be growing pains. Just be safe. Be safe. Keep your Bitcoin out of the system and your other cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at whether or not we're at the point where it's safe to go in, or will there be another slam down? There can always be another slam down. I think long term you don't have to worry about it. If you stuck your Bitcoin away in your safe and not worry about it, you're fine. So as you can see, there's a trend line kind of here being, this is a 7-day. Doesn't mean much on the trend line, but you can see it's kind of the Bitcoin price is kind of wobbling right in here, creating a potential bottom. And if you look at the 30-day, right along this line right here, it's kind of right along the same place. As you can tell, the last couple of weeks has just been insane with Bitcoin going up. So a correction is great, and it's actually really healthy for any market. So we had a good correction there. Yes, it's a good correction. And as you can see here, the trend line is really steep. Will it stay that steep? I think so. I mean, it could come down in this graph down to around 2,000 potential. Does it mean it's going to stay there? No, it probably don't stay there for a few seconds like we saw when it dropped the 500 and it came right back up. There's a lot of big money looking to get in. And then if you look at the 6-month trend line, this is a solid base here. Coming right up to about 2,000 is the real support. A little bit under 2,000 is like where the mega money will get in. But then it'll run just back up again. And there may even come a point where these big money players who are waiting for the next pullback, they might never see the next pullback, and then they'll freak out and try to get in while the price is rising, which just adds rocket fuel to the price of Bitcoin. Day traders, have a day. Have fun. I don't have the constitution for it, the best thing you could do is buy Bitcoin, stick it away in your closet, and don't look at it, and no, don't put it in a bank. Put it off site if you need to. Store it in different places if you're playing with the paper wallets. If you're into the electronic wallets, Trezor I hear is a good wallet, and there's a bunch of them. Just be safe and make sure you do your homework. Do your homework, my friends. You need to do your homework on all this stuff. Don't ask other people or blame other people or even thank other people for the gains or losses that you made in Bitcoin or the other cryptocurrencies. This is you. This is your life. You have to take responsibility. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm buying Bitcoin and I'm buying Ethereum and I'm sticking them away for someday in the future, 5, 10, 15 years from now, that it could be generational wealth. I'll pass it on to my kids. And Bitcoin, I think, will be around for literally decades, if not hundreds of years. So it's that important. And the scarcity factor compared to silver is night and day. Yes, they can always find a new silver mine somewhere. They can mine silver out of the ocean. They can go up into asteroids and mine silver. Bitcoin, you can have 21 million forever. So to keep that in mind. Anyway, yeah, now is the right time to get into Bitcoin. There's never a right time. You'll be lucky if you catch the bottom, but to me it looks like, yeah, it should be bottoming right around here. Maybe if you're looking to invest a bunch, do half now and half later. Or just dive in and close your eyes and get it out of the system and let Bitcoin be Bitcoin and be crazy volatile while people learn about the technology and learn about why it's so important. And especially as the old monetary system falls down or gets hyperinflated, which is more than likely, people will be looking for alternatives. Silver is rigged. And when that rig ends, yeah, it will be great. But until then, it's still being held down. Great time to get into the cryptocurrencies and then sell some cryptos as they go up to buy some physical silver. But then you're going to want to sell your physical silver also. And I talk about that in the Friday road trip. So join the Road to Ruta and get in the middle of this action. It's really a great time for Road to Ruta theory. Everything's kind of being proven true. The battles between Trump and the good guys and the bad guys behind the scenes are coming out in the open. And remember, Trump has the ultimate Trump card, which is revelation of all the secrets that those bad guys did over the years. Really exciting stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out this weekend for volatility. I know it's a holiday weekend. You think traders are gone. No, Bitcoin traders don't go anywhere. They got no life. They're computer guys. They sit in their computer room and play with their computer programs. So keep an eye. You don't have to keep an eye on it. Just buy it and wait. Anyway, that's your Friday road. Now, this isn't the Friday road trip. If you are a private road member, this is your Friday road trip has been posted. Go check it out. If you're thinking about it, go look at the subscription side. And if not, just keep tuned in to the YouTube channel and sign up at roadtoruta.com for the free emails. And you get your free book with it too. So that's it for me, Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. We'll talk to you later.